everyone, how are y'all? Good morning. Good morning. I have different payment methods available this time, okay? So I am accepting Chime if you have Chime, okay? I'm accepting PayPal, okay? I'm not repeating myself, so if you need to know how to send a donation, what a donation is, look at the comments. It's a big white bubble full of information because I can't keep repeating the same information for everyone who comes in here. You just have to read, okay? So I'm accepting Chime, PayPal, and Apple Cash. You should be able to use my Apple ID to send on Apple Cash if you don't have anything else, okay? Set it up. If you don't have a PayPal, set it up. If you don't have a Apple Cash, set it up. What? Your nose okay? Does it feel better?
Yeah, I can finally do my nose.
You can breathe through your nose? Yeah, that's that nose wash. That pollen is terrible. My nose is itchy. Come here. This is for allergies for pollen. Your nose been itching too? Yeah. Sent PayPal for one question. Okay, so if you send to Apple Pay and whatnot, let me know. If you did it through Chime, let me know. PayPal, I get notifications, but I don't know if my iPad is gonna let me know. All right, you've got money. Okay, who is this? Karma. Okay, first come, first serve. That is how this is gonna operate. Okay. Okay, who else I just got? Okay, what's her name? Karma's first, so you can go ahead and type your question. Get down. Okay, it is hot, so we're gonna have to give it time. When you are done, I need you to come back down here. Girl, hey, Shimon. I need you to come back down here and bring the plate and everything that I give you, okay? I have an interview with the cat lady. That way I can see the cat. Hopefully, go smooth. No shit, I'm gonna get the hell out of here anyway. So, don't need to worry about me. Once again, if you send by Apple Cash or Chime, please let me know because I have to go in and check. From a 689 number. Okay, I'm going to check. How is Nader feeling and thinking about me? Please keep in mind, the more you donate, the more information. If you have a question that you know requires detail, you will need to make sure your donation is matching that kind of energy, okay? For example, don't send $15 thinking that you're going to ask me 3 or 4 questions, okay? This is by donation, so the more generous it is, the more you get in return, okay? Later, okay. What deck do I want to use? Well, I'm really going to use my witch deck. Let me check my Apple Pay, Apple Cash. Okay, so I got I did receive your How does Nader feel about how's Nader feeling about karma? How's Nader feeling about karma? Is this someone that you're in a relationship, communication, or anything? Oh, no contact. Okay. How's Nader feeling about karma? Nader. Feels like Judgment and the Magician. So I do feel like he does think about returning to you. What's your sign? What's his sign? I feel like you and him were not that stable before. Something about your relationship or your connection wasn't stable in the past. Okay. So with that being said, I do feel like he wants to reconcile. He does want to reunite with you. And I feel like this time around, he wants to make you a stable offer here. Okay. You're a Cancer, he's a Pisces. Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like he's trying, he's I don't know why I'm hearing cooking up, but I feel like he's cooking up like a new offer for you. But I feel like this one is more secure. This one is more stable. It's kind of what I feel. So it does feel like he wants to return and have a new beginning with you for sure. Okay. 3 of Swords is in the reverse. This could be more emotional stability, financial stability, whatever. Okay. The 3 of Swords reverses that. He wants to, you know, reverse a heartbreaking situation. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what he wants. So it seems like he is seeking like a new beginning with you. I'm probably gonna put my thing closer. You guys can really see the cards. Please only send your questions when I call on you. That way your question does not get lost in the chat. And you're going to have to type it up anyway. Okay. We had harsh words. Okay, so maybe this is involving more emotional stability this time around. Okay. I mean, you're surprised, but that's what the cards are showing. He does desire another chance with you, another go round with you. Later feeling for karma. How's he feeling? Nader's feeling for karma. How's he feeling, Nader? Eight of Pentacles, okay? So he feels like he wants to work things out with you in the Fool, okay? So there's something about him still being committed to the situation with you, okay? Wanting to make adjustments, whatever it is. He does want to improve the relationship. I don't know who did what happened to who, but this is what he wants right now, okay? Whatever he may have found emotionally unfulfilling with you, or whatever the case may be, the Eight of Cups is reversed, so he wants to return, okay? Perhaps he went out there and he seen nothing was out there as well. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you know what? Let me work on my relationship. Let me work on my connection, okay? With the Nine of Cups. So this is, you know, apparently he's seeing that the best shot he has at fulfillment right now is with you, okay? I feel like he wants to start over with you. You have the Fool here. This is all about starting over. Judgment is learning from the past and, you know, making sure going forward things are different, okay? You're doing new patterns, learning from whatever you did, your mistakes going forward, okay? That's the answer. Please do not ask if you're next, okay? Because I will refund you. Don't ask if you're next. It's first come, first serve. Whoever, I'm going in order of what I received. So if you're next, I will let you know. Just wait for the roll call. Okay, so I believe, hold on. Let me see. I need to see what time you sent. I just got another Apple Cash. I don't want to show anybody's phone number, so give me a second. So the 689 number sent at 10:04. I'm going in order of who sent first, okay? 10:04. What time did, okay. So I have Nikita now. Nikita Morrison. And then after Nikita Morrison, I have Hakima. Okay. After Hakima, I will have 689 number. I will ask for your question and your name when I am on you. Okay. After 689 number, I have Kendra. Okay. After Kendra is going to be Kaylin. After Kaylin is going to be Kimberly. And yes, once I do your reading, my lives are always posted to where you can watch them. It will be in the live section on my profile. You can watch the live after it ends, okay? Again, for those who decide to send by Chime banking, please let me know because I don't get notified on my iPad. I have to go in and check, okay? So Nikita Morrison, what is coming in my next journey? What does that mean in your next journey? And I also just got another number, 832. 832, you're going to be after the 689. Actually, sorry. You just sent, you're going to be after Kimberly. So you got about 4 people ahead of you. I wish I could split this thing on screen. Oh my God, is anybody else getting tore up by the pollen? Jesus. Like, I'm somebody who always, I have year-round allergies, but it's especially bad in the spring. And it's like I take 2 freaking pills. Like my doctor told me you know, to take 2 allergy pills because I have really bad allergies. And I take it in the morning, and I also take one at night before bed. And I am still experiencing symptoms. That's how bad it is. Like, my whole face is itchy, my nose, my eyes, my ears, inside of my ears are itchy. I'm creating a lot of mucus. It's just a mess. Jesus. I need to get some allergy shots because I can't keep going through this like that. Nikita, I'm still waiting on you, honey. Because you said what's happening next in your life. What are you trying to say? What do you mean? Can you be more specific? At 11, guys, I'm going to briefly step away from the live for maybe 10 to 15 minutes because at 11 Eastern Standard Time, it is 10:16 right now. Because I have an interview. Well, not an interview, but I have like a meeting, a virtual meet and greet because I'm adopting a kitty. I'm adopting a kitty. I love cats. And so I have to meet up at 11. Nikita, where are you? If I don't hear from you, I'm going to have to move forward, okay? My nose was completely blocked last night. Like, I felt like I was about to die. Ooh. And I'm from Florida, so the certain pollen they have here in Georgia, like where I live now, it's really, really bad. It's what I'm really allergic to because I did have allergy testing. And Georgia is home of the trees that I'm very highly allergic to, which just my luck. I should have done my research first. Because when I was in Florida, I wasn't dealing with none of this shit. None of it. All right, so I'm going to have to move on. Nikita, if you're not hearing me, please send like $1 or something on PayPal. You know, clarifying what you're asking exactly, okay? I need one specific question from you, but the show must go on. I can't, you know, sit around and keep calling you. All right, Hakima, whoever is Hakima, please go ahead and type your question. After Hakima, we're going to do the 689. Now, 689, not clarify. Identify yourself in the chat, please, and you can go ahead and ask your question, too. Oh, my God. I don't have any moderators today. I'm just not noticing that. I don't know where Asia is. Asia's like here and gone, so I don't know. And my husband, Antonio. Nikita, I got yours, so now you're gonna have to wait till I do Hakima now, okay? Nikita. Me, Hakima, and my husband seem to be in a better place. We are separate but have you're an Aquarius, he's a Leo. How is Hakima's husband feeling about her and the marriage? How's Hakima's husband feeling about her and the marriage? Six of Swords. How does Hakima's husband feel about her in the marriage? I do feel like he's in an energy to where he is wanting to, you know, put the past behind the both of you. Okay. Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. Okay. You also have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like he wants to put the past behind you both. Okay. He feels like things are getting better, and I feel like it's just something strong about him wanting to let the past be the past here. And I do feel like he does want his marriage with you. He does want it, okay, with the Lovers. He is choosing to still be with you here energetically for sure, okay. He is moving towards, I feel like, getting back together, being, you know, being a thing again, okay. How's Hakima's husband feeling about her in the marriage? Judgment. Yeah, so once again, you know, I feel like he is wanting to move forward here. Okay, the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like there are lessons here that the both of you probably needed to learn in some way, shape, or form. But I feel like going forward, he's willing to like learn from the past with you, you know, put it behind you and basically do things better going forward, okay? Whatever changes need to be made, whatever, okay? I think that he's in that energy to where he's willing to do that. I can see, yeah, I feel like you guys are headed to a better place within the energy, okay? That's what it's showing at this time. Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like he feels optimistic and enthusiastic about where things are going. For sure, okay? He feels hopeful again that things are going to go back to how they once were with the Star. He still has not only hope, but, you know, he still has belief in you and him. He still, you know, feels like you and him will be able to make it through, okay, or get through this, okay? So he feels like you and him are turning a corner, which I can clearly see that. Okay, so I'm going to do Nikita, then I'm going to do 689. I keep calling on you. I might just have to text you. Yeah, I don't know what you and him have been through, Hakima, but there is like a strong reference and focus on like to the past, like letting the past be the past. I don't know if he had a problem like with doing that, okay, but I feel like he's willing to like forgive you know, whatever happened with you, or this is what he wants you to do, or you both are doing here, but he wants to let the past be the past here. If I have not called on you, six, eight, nine, I need you to identify yourself. I don't know who you are in the chat, okay? All right, Nikita, let me answer Nikita, and then I will answer 689. Nikita. What's happening next for Nikita Morrison on her journey? What's happening next for Nikita Morrison on her journey? Can somebody please let Dee Dee know? I don't know if I'm not speaking, like, if I'm speaking a foreign language or something. I don't know. But I keep asking, if that's you, with your number starting in 689, I need you to identify yourself. You keep saying Dee Dee. I don't know who Dee Dee is because I see a phone number, not a name. Okay? So to verify who you are, I need you to send me a text back. I text you already. What's next for Nikita Morrison on her journey? Okay. The Hangman. All right, Nikita, I feel like what's next is that I feel like Spirit wants you to, because first of all, I do feel like you tend to worry a lot, okay, or you're anxious about something, or you're just anxious in general. This could just be overall anxiety issues, or there's a situation that makes you anxious, nervous, whatever it is, but I feel like Spirit wants you to work on changing your perception, okay? Changing the way you look at things, okay? Try to see the glasses half full in a situation, or try to see the bigger picture from what I'm getting, okay? You might need to see and look at things from a different perspective here. And by you doing that, changing, you're basically going to be changing your energy, okay? What's next for Nikita Morrison on her journey? What is that? What's next for Nikita Morrison on her journey? Then you have the Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I'm not sure. You're feeling out in the cold. You're feeling, you know, you may be worried about, I don't know, because it really honestly could be like mental health, okay? You know, maybe it may be worth seeking out I'm not going to say mental help, but like, if you struggle with anxiety or something like that, it might be worth getting help for it, okay? Or if there's a situation that you're anxious about, you're going to need to, you know, try to change the way you're looking at it, okay? And B, I also feel like, you know, don't be afraid to like reach out for some sort of emotional support here. I don't know who it's going to be from, Okay, could be from a friend, could be from anybody, but don't be afraid to seek out some sort of emotional support. Okay. I also feel like you might have an apology coming in here from somebody, okay? I don't know who it's from. It could be from a romantic interest, a friend, family member. You may have some sort of apology or something like that coming towards you, okay? What's next for Nikita? Your name's Diana, okay. I have to confirm because, I mean, I don't know who you are. What's next for Nikita, please, on her journey? What's next for Nikita on her journey? Knight of Swords. So it could be that, you know, there's a situation going on that you need to, you know, either take charge on, okay? It's like if you know you owe an apology, if you know you owe someone justice, try to get a different perspective and do that, okay? Because I feel like the more you hold out, you know, it's something that's driving you crazy here, all right? Judgment and justice here. Or if someone did you wrong, I feel like you may be anxious about the situation, but I do see an apology or something coming in here from this individual very soon, okay? But either way, you may need to look at things differently or try to be open-minded in a way, I don't know. That way, you know, you and this person can move forward. And I haven't said romantically because there's nothing here that's necessarily saying it's romantic. This could be anyone, okay? And again, if it happens to be something that's more so like a personal problem that you got going on, it wouldn't hurt to seek out help, okay? It wouldn't hurt. Especially if you're struggling with it by yourself with the Five of Pentacles. You may be telling yourself that you're alone when you're not, okay? Don't be afraid to accept help or seek support, okay? Is what you need to know going forward. So, yeah, I feel, I don't know, this could be leaning more towards a person or a situation here that in which you felt heartbroken or something like that. Okay, I feel like the heartbreak and all that stuff is going to be reversed. Okay. I feel like there will be a chance to revisit the situation and get the closure or whatever it is that you need. Okay. Maybe somebody who treated you harshly, okay, or maybe you were very harsh towards someone, I don't know. But whatever this is coming at you quick, okay, the Knight of Swords. It's either coming at you quick or you need to take action on it quick, okay? Yeah, there was some sort of disappointment within a situation in the past, okay? But there will be a chance to fix it. But if you keep, you know, it depends on how you're looking at it, though. Oh, my God. Okay, dude, please stop sending multiple messages, okay? I already got your message. stop sending multiple messages because I do see it, okay? All right, going forward, what are Eric's, Matia's intentions? What are Eric's intentions towards Diana? The Eight of Wands. You okay? Eric's intentions towards Matias. What the hell am I talking about? Eric, Matias' intentions towards Diana, please. Is this somebody that you're in communication with? So when it comes to him, I feel like his intentions, I can't say it's romantic right now, but I do feel like he intends to communicate with you or continue to communicate with you or maybe communicate with you more, however that resonates, okay? Eric's intentions with Diana. Or Eric's intentions with Diana. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like he wants to see you, okay? I feel like he wants to spend time with you. Okay, but again, I can't say that it's coming from a romantic place, okay? I'm hearing hang out, like he wants to hang out with you. That's what he wants to do. It feels like he does have sexual energy towards you right now, okay? I don't know if this is your boyfriend or someone you're just talking to. If this is your boyfriend, then obviously this makes sense, okay? Because you two are together. He's going to want to hang out with his girlfriend. Simple as that. There's nothing else to it, okay? But I do feel like he wants to see you. He wants to hang out. It feels like he is going to give you some sort of attention, spend some sort of time with you. That's what he wants to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. He does have sex on the brain with you right now, okay? I don't know. I'm hearing let's chill or some crap like that. He wants to chill with you. He wants to have sex, okay? Nothing else to it right now. He wants to come out of separation if you are in separation, okay? And he wants to spend time. I don't know why I kind of feel like he hasn't been like making time for you, or he hasn't been as like, yeah, like generous with his time or attention towards you, but I feel like that's going to change, okay? At least for right now it will. So you may notice him communicating with you more, or, you know, making more effort into seeing you, okay? Okay, I have Kendra now. Okay. After Kendra will be Kaylin. Hold on, because my cards are reversed. All of them are reversed. Okay. Medes, current. Medes. Current feelings for Kendra. Medes, current feelings for Kendra. Did you block him? You guys been good or what? Medes, current feelings for Kendra. Medes, current feelings for Kendra. Feels like he wants to provide some sort of clarity. I don't know if you're here, Kendra, but it feels like he wants to provide clarity or something, like he wants to talk about something. That's why I asked you, did you block him? Did you, how are things going? What's going on? Okay. Did he block you? I do feel like he's feeling isolated or abandoned, okay, or in the cold with you. And I feel like he's not liking it. So it does feel like he wants to seek out some sort of, I'm not going to say emotional support, but he wants to provide some sort of comfort to you throughout the situation, whatever you guys are going through, okay? That he wants to express his feelings about whatever dilemma you guys are facing, okay? So he is feeling communicative. He's feeling like he wants to talk about something important here that maybe he has been avoiding with you or you're avoiding, I don't know. But he wants to have a talk. The word reverse, he feels like he can't release you, okay? He's unable to release you. He doesn't want to release you, or he doesn't want to let you go or some shit like that, okay? Probably third-party interference or something like that with him. Okay. Got 2 3s here so far. He's been doing a lot of thinking. He's passed a few lakes, skipped a few rocks with the Hermit. He's been thinking. And now he feels he's ready to confront the issue with you. He wants to talk about it, talk it out. Okay. And I feel like this may have something to do with a third-party situation. You know, again, I don't know if you have him blocked. If you do, he wants you to unblock him, okay? What he wants you to do. So he desires to resolve things with you. So I'm more than willing to bet you and him got into some sort of, you're in a place right now that seems like you might be separated, okay? Or your treatment of him, okay? You may be acting cold towards him or something. He doesn't like that, okay? Or if he acted cold towards you, he wants to offer you some sort of explanation. Magician. King of Cups reverse. And I think I told you with the last reading that he is emotionally unavailable, okay? So again, that's something to keep in mind. I feel like he's not really looking to necessarily date anyone seriously right now. But at the same time, he still wants you around. He still wants you in his life, okay? He still wants to be here with you. So in almost the next 10 minutes, I'm going to have to step away. Shouldn't be for that long at all. So do not panic because I got to meet. I have a video chat with a foster parent, okay? Because I'm trying to adopt a kitten. All right, so what's Kendra need to know about the situation with Mr. Midi? Physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns of behavior are affecting this connection. Stalemate, a stalemate situation, someone needs to take decisive action. Okay? So again, this is what I was saying about him needing to talk to you about this, or you both needing to talk. He feels like he wants to talk, okay, about the elephant in the room. I don't know if you wanted him to make some sort of decision, but I feel like you're dealing with someone who's emotionally unavailable, Kendra, okay? Although they desire you to be in their life, they desire, they can't release you. But I also don't feel like they're emotionally available or ready, truly, okay, to date you. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Is this hindering or supporting you? And he may have a third-party situation still lingering, okay? That he may not fully be done with, okay, in a way, maybe even emotionally. So he's feeling left out in the cold. I don't know if you blocked him or not. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But it feels like he does like care about you, okay? He does care. He does have romantic feelings towards you. So he may be feeling a little emotional over you, depending on what you guys are going through right now. All right, moving forward. After Kendra is Kaylin. And then after Kaylin will be Kimberly. And then will be the other number that I had, who sent by Apple Cash. Kaylin, what is your question? Kimberly, type your question. My eyes are burning. Air review. Oh, God. How does Carla feel about me? Same question. Let me see how much you donated. Kaylin, based on what you donated, I cannot answer both of those questions, okay? So which question would you like to have answered? This is my question in case I'm not hearing you about what do I need to do to win my property case. Kimberly, I cannot answer those kind of questions, okay? If you want to know what you need to do to win a property case, you need to consult a lawyer, okay? You need to consult whoever has experience with that. The cards don't have experience with that. Carla, okay. Who is Carla to you? How's Carla feel about Kaylin? How does Carla feel about Kaylin? What's Carla feel about Kaylin? The Hermit. Four of Swords. Who's Carla to you? Carla doesn't seem to have any romantic feelings towards you, okay? Carla doesn't have romantic feelings towards you at this time, okay? Eight of Cups is a card of walking away, a lack of emotional fulfillment, okay? And you said she's a Virgo. The Virgo card did come out with the Hermit. I feel like she's already thought about things with you, and emotionally, she's not all there, okay? You can have a crush. I mean, we have a crush on people initially, but I feel like as a whole, she doesn't feel that emotionally attached to you, okay? So with the Six of Wands, you know, oftentimes that can be a card of feeling like you can do better. And I know that sounds harsh, but that's what the Six of Wands is. You know, it is a Leo card. I believe it is a Jupiter and Leo card. And the Two of Wands is her choosing another path, okay? Queen of Swords is not a feeling card. It's about distance. It's about detachment. So she feels emotionally detached from you. And that she feels like she is on to other things. Okay? Bigger and better things. That's just how she sees it in her mind. She's definitely still keeping her options open for something, for a better opportunity to come along or something like. That's how I feel. And people can feel like they need a better opportunity for any reason. That doesn't mean that, you know, that doesn't mean that that's a reflection of you, okay? Unless you were like an asshole or something like that. But other than that, maybe she just doesn't feel like this is the right fit for her, okay? Virgo and Aries, I don't know. I think that would eventually go up in flames. You guys are like coming from two different approaches, like two different lifestyles. How well do you feel it will do? Here we go. Property case. I can only tell you if it looks positive or negative. I can't tell you specifically why it's positive, why it's negative. I don't get into all of that with these type of cases. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys, because I do need to do a quick interview with the foster parent, because I'm adopting a kitten. So I will be back in like the next 10 minutes top. It shouldn't take that long. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, you were not tweaking. You were not tweaking. I actually was, because I was muted the whole time. But I was saying I'm back. I'm adopting a kitten, so I had to do a little meeting real quick with the foster parent. Okay. So what I was saying, Kimberly, is that I feel like you're gonna have an opportunity within the situation. Okay. I don't know, because the Ace of Pentacles could be an offer. Or it could be you having to pay something. I don't know. In order to get your desired result. I don't know what a property case is. I have no experience with that. I don't know if you're going through like a foreclosure thing or if you are a realtor. I have no clue. But expect that. Expect something, some opportunity, some type of offer that you're going to have to think about. Like which way are you going to go? Which direction you're going to go in? Lawyer retained. I don't know what that means. That's why you guys can't necessarily come in here with legal questions because I'm not a legal specialist, okay? The cards are not a legal specialist either. I said, okay, Amy, I got yours, honey. How will Kimberly Dean's property case go? What does she need to know? Kimberly Dean's property case. What does she need to know? Yeah, definitely keep the lawyer for sure. Okay, because the King of Swords is oftentimes a lawyer. I feel like he will be able, he or she, that lawyer will be able to work something out for you. And I feel like the case is going to be resolved sooner than you even think, is what I also feel. Okay. Like this is not something that's going to be dragged out. Okay. Kimberly's property case. What does she need to know? Kimberly's property case. What kind of property case is this, by the way? Like, is it a situation to where you're trying to keep your home? You know, you're fighting for your home or something? Like, are you a realtor? Okay. So we have, yeah, something's happening very soon within this case. I'm talking about soon, and it may almost feel like it catches you off guard a little bit, okay? That's what I feel. Because I think my mom at some point in time had like a property case and something like that too, okay? Trying to keep the property, but was misled how paperwork was filed with an ex. I feel like you'll be able to keep the property though. I don't see anything that is suggesting a loss. Okay. But I do feel like there's something about money. So even if you do get to keep it, you may find yourself having to pay a lot of money or fees or something. I don't know. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is a pretty big amount of chunk change here. This may be something that definitely might land you in a financial state that's not ideal, okay? If you decide to keep it. But you will be faced with a choice, Two of Wands. Okay. All right, so now I have, what's the phone number? I don't want to show the phone number on the screen. Okay, I have, just need to clarify on why this Leo is heavy on my energy. I need your name and their name, whoever the 832 number is. Thank you. I'm sitting over Apple Cash 313 number. What's my Pisces true intention about me? Okay. What does Angelique need to know about her connection with Dominique? What does Angelique need to know about the connection with Dominique? Is Dominique going to be returning to Angelique? Is Dominique going to be returning to Angelique? I feel as though this individual will return. This individual will return. I feel like this person, it's saying that you need to know this person could be struggling with like money problems or something like that. Okay. I feel like this person doesn't feel like they can really give you what you need, okay, or provide or something like that. I feel like that's what he's struggling with, okay. And I feel like there is like some sort of, yeah, this person's uncertain. Page of Coins and the Moon. He has doubts and, you know, uncertainties about like giving you what it is that you need, okay, because the Empress is someone who, you know, you may make more money than him. You may be more stable or something like that. You bring more to the table than he does, okay? And I feel like he basically, you know, essentially may have given up on this connection with you. He may have just gave up on you too, okay? Because of his uncertainties and his doubts. But I do feel like he will come around. I do see the separation is going to end. Okay, he will come around. Maybe not as soon as you would like him to, but I feel like eventually he will. I feel like once he feels like he's in a better place financially, he will. Okay. But right now, it just feels like he's very focused on work and whatnot. Just Dominique coming back around to Angelique. Yeah. I feel like eventually he will. Time frame. We have the number 8. Strong Leo energy, and I know you told me that he is a Leo, so it makes sense. We have 8 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So, because I don't feel like he's coming at you like very, very soon, okay? But I feel like, it could take a little while, okay? Because I feel like he's working on feeling more successful. He's working on feeling like someone that deserves you, okay? So we have the number 8. We have Swords and Pentacles. Pentacles is the longest time it could take. So I'm getting, you could hear from him within at least 8 days, up until 8 weeks. I'm just going to have to tell you like that, okay? 8 weeks is 2 months. That would take us to May 5th, June 5th. So that would take us to around June, okay? So it could be around June to where he starts feeling like he's in a better place financially, and that he may feel more confident with the 6 of Wands to come towards you, okay? To pursue you. But I mean, I feel like he does have good intentions with you though, okay? His intentions are, do seem genuine. So I want to make it clear that even if you may hear from him soon, you may not necessarily get like him taking real action towards you up until at least 8 weeks, okay? All right, so now we are on Amy. How does Trevor Gemini feel about me? Does he feel a strong connection? Or is he just saying anything to get sex from me? You're welcome. He has a lot to make up for from last year. We had a fall because he was all over the place. Yeah, he's trying to clean up, his life. In-depth read of what? It just depends on what you want to know. Just depends on what you want to know. How does Trevor truly feel about Amy, please? Trevor's true feelings for Amy. Trevor's true feelings for Amy. Yeah, he's just telling you, he probably is telling you what you want to hear to get sex from you, okay? Page of Cups and a Devil. The Page of Cups is, in personality, someone very childlike, okay? As feelings, it's not a serious feeling. You could feel like the Page of Cups about a friend, okay? So I feel like his feelings for you are definitely not serious, Okay, I feel like he likes you, but it's not serious for him right now. And the Devil card as feelings, true feelings. This is a sexual card. Okay, two people are naked on the screen. Sorry, on the card, which would indicate this person's feelings for you are coming from a physical, sexual place. Okay. Does he? No, he doesn't feel a strong connection. That's BS. Um, he likes you, but I'm not seeing anything that is a strong connection. I feel like he's strong. He feels very sexually, strongly sexual about you. Okay. Trevor's true feelings for Amy. Knight of Cups. Yeah, he's telling you what you want to hear. Okay. Yeah. And this tops it all off. The Knight of Wands. Okay. He's telling you whatever you want to hear to have sex with you. The Lovers is here. Knight of Wands. He wants to get naked. Okay. That's what he wants. He's willing to say anything. Okay. He may even be making you false promises, stuff like that. Okay. But he's not, he doesn't truly mean what he's telling you. He's bullshitting you. Angelique. Okay, well, if you want to know, like, is he really your person? You know, what does the future hold here? You know, where are things headed? You would want to send at least 30, okay, for that. I don't really need to pull cards to tell you what his next actions are. His next actions are to try to have sex with you. Because knights are the action cards in the deck, so his actions are already showing within his feelings. So this is him. His action is to come to try to have sex with you. Tell you whatever it is that he thinks you want to hear to have sex with you. He's going to try to sleep with you. But he'll do it in a subtle way. You know, I really feel like you could be the one for me, and, you know, all this extra dumb stuff. He'll tell you everything to get you vulnerable so he can go in for the kill. As a reader, I can clearly see what his goal is and what he wants. He wants sex, and that's all he wants. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to your intuition, because if you feel deep down that somebody wants something from you, and it's something that like it's negative, like you feel like they just want sex, or they just, 9 times out of 10 you're right. You know, your intuition is always going to tell you. Because I'm going to tell you guys right now, when you meet your true person, the one that you're supposed to be with, the one that fully aligns with you, you're not going to be questioning their intentions with you. Okay? You just won't. Because you will already know spiritually that this person is not coming towards me for any kind of, you know, nefarious reason. You will know. You'll feel it. All right, I just got yours again, Angelique. But Amy, you know, if you want me to still ask, I can, but I'm pretty sure we both know what's going to come out, you know. Trevor's next action towards Amy. 8 of Wands, Page of Swords, Ace of Cups. So his goal is to see you. His goal is to travel, okay? His goal is to come at you very strong. Come on, very strong, okay? And you know what they say? If someone's coming on to you very strong like that, okay, and it just seems like it's out of the blue, like where is all this coming from? It's because that's what you call love bombing. So he's gonna love bomb you. Eight of Wands and Ace of Cups. He's gonna love bomb you. He's gonna say a lot of things to trigger an emotional reaction from you, to trigger emotional vulnerability. Okay. And I feel like he's gonna be trying to make plans to see you with the Page of Swords. He might ask you, you know, after all the love bombing, when can I see you? You know, whatever the case may be. But like I said, this is what he wants. This is all he wants. Sex. What does the future hold for Angelique, and Dominique going forward? Going forward, where are things headed for Angelique and Dominique? Going forward, where are things going for Angelique and Dominique? She won't be seeing you. He's gonna come on really aggressive. So what you can expect going forward here is the Magician, the King of Wands. Where are things headed for Angelique and Dominique? Well, he shows up as a king, which looks good. But I feel like, because he has a lot, you know, he has a lot of self-control. And that's not a bad thing. But it may be a bad thing if you're hoping for, you know, him to pursue you right now, okay? So right now, keep in mind, Tarot is within the energy. So it's based on what he's currently going through, what his energy is right now. That is what is predicting the future path, okay? So right now, it looks like he is going to be exhibiting a lot of self-control in the future. So again, if I already told you this the first time, like if you want him to pursue you and stuff, you're going to have a lot of patience with him, because I don't see that happening anytime soon, okay? Again, you may see some forms of, you know, pursuit going into summer, okay? That's when you would see more of like a pursuit, I feel. Things headed for Angelique and Dominique. And this does not mean to sit around, okay, and wait on him. No, this means you keep living your life and you have your options open too, okay? I do see you and him reconciling, but I'm getting the number 6, and 6 of Cups is the 6th month, which is June. It keeps talking about June. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of patience, Angelique. That's all I can tell you. Seven of Pentacles, you're going to be frustrated in all these things, but I feel like he's working very hard to come up out of the predicament that he feels he's in here. And it does feel like it's more of a financial thing. Okay. He might have some Taurus in his chart. Yeah, it looks like he's prioritizing money. Okay. So you won't be a priority, you know, I don't see him pursuing you until at least like, you know, summer months. Right now, it's strongly pointing towards June, okay? Is Dominique Angelique's person? You gotta understand the cards are gonna say yes, but, or no, because for right now, okay? Because of what he has going on. Well, thank God he's coming around in your birthday month, right? At least. Is Dominique Angelique's person? Yeah, he's very stubborn. He has a lot of self-control. Okay, that's for sure. I feel like, again, you know, it's saying the same thing. You're going to just have to have patience with this individual. Because I feel like he's moving at his pace. He feels, yeah, he's moving things at his pace. So it's like it's moving slow. Do you know if he has another person or third party or anything? I'm not getting it strongly, but sometimes when I see the King of Wands, I don't really, but it doesn't always indicate a third party. He has a lot on his plate for sure. 10 of Wands. So I feel like right now he may not be the one for you. Okay. Because he's just not focused on you. He's not focused on love. You know, his only goal, his only intent is to worry about money. You know, and his goals here with the Knight of Pentacles. So right now he's not the one, but in the future he could be, okay? Two of Swords, yeah, he's like flat out ignoring you, flat out avoiding the situation with you right now, okay? And the only advice Spirit literally has is just to be patient. That's it. Because he's definitely facing like financial insecurities, okay? But you guys will reconcile. Six of Cups keeps showing up. And I feel like it's going to happen in June. Well, any alpha man is going to get defensive if he has to focus on his goals and his money, okay? And then you're bringing up love. You're bringing up all these things that seem kind of trivial to him, okay? Right now. Because he's like, why are you bringing up love and stuff when my life is a piece of crap? Okay, like, I don't have time to focus on love right now or prioritize that. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get off as it is getting pretty slow. You sent money. Where did you send money? This is why I said when you guys send, please let me know. That way I can go check, okay? Let me see. I don't got nobody's number here. My bad. Tay, okay. She's free. That's my place. Sorry, y'all. Oh my god, the pollen is so bad. Give me just a second. All right, thank you. So let me I can't tell you why his energy is heavy on you today. Only you know that. What are Bree's intentions with Tay? What are Bree's true intentions with Tay? What are Bree's true intentions with Tay? And who is she to you? Bree's true intentions with Tay. Is this someone you're in a relationship with, or Bree's true intentions with Tay? Bree. Bree's true intentions with Tay. And what is your sign? It's a situation. Unfortunately, I feel like there's a third party, okay? There is a third party. Okay? I feel like she has a third party, and I feel like she's very conflicted, but I kind of feel like she's leaning more towards working things out with the third party, okay? So in the process, you know, you may get your feelings hurt because she's sneaking around about it with the third party. I feel like there's someone from her past that she's not quite over or something like that, okay? She could be involved with a Scorpio, because I do see Leo, which is you, and then I see Scorpio energy in the King of Cups and also the Six of Cups. She could be with another water sign, okay? Yeah, there's someone else that she still loves or something like that, that she, at the end of the day, wants to work things out with. I feel like she wants to be with that person, okay? So she may ignore you at some point in time if she's not already, while she tries to see if things can work out with this other person. So basically, she's keeping you, you know, as an option, okay? That's basically what she's doing. So I don't know. Like, people come to me, like you came to me for a reading. I gave you the answer. And you're telling me you don't think she wants to be with her when the cards are telling you that she wants to work it out with her past. I mean, because if you, I'm just saying, because if you were gonna think that, then there was no point in getting a reading, you know. If you were so sure about that. And I'm telling you this right now. I've done this going on 8-9 years. She wants to work things out. She wants to see if it could work out with this other person. And if it doesn't work out, she'll come to you. That's why I said you're an option. I know it's hard to hear, but that's the truth. Okay? You're the third wheel. She's manipulating the situation here. Five of Wands, the Magician. It feels like you're just a distraction for her right now. Okay? You're the Queen of Wands. This is Leo. This is Leo. You're the distraction. Five of Wands. Magician is manipulative energy, okay, within this situation. If it don't work with this other person, she will be coming to you. So what she really desires is this person right now. I feel like she still loves this person, King of Cups. And I do feel it's someone who may be another water sign, like a Scorpio, okay? there's no need to apologize. No offense taken. I just wanted to put it into perspective for you. Okay? Because if she's putting a lot of effort and hiding and lying and doing all this other stuff, it's definitely likely that she still wants to be with that person. Okay? Because if she was wanting to be with you and she was sure about you, this spread will look completely different. Okay? And it has nothing to do with you as a person. It's just she has unfinished business with this person. I don't care, you know, what they've been through. People go back to their ex all the time. Especially Pisces. Especially water signs. They go back for sure to their exes, okay? I know it firsthand. They do. Anissa, what are you doing? Give me a second. Taurus, Scorpio, maybe that person has Scorpio in their chart. It doesn't matter what the sign is. The fact of the matter is she still wants to work things out. You may say it's terrible and she may tell you it's terrible, but that doesn't mean she won't try to fix it, because that's what it looks like she wants to do. Plenty of people have terrible relationships that they still try to fix because they still in some way, shape, or form love the person. Okay? Just because a relationship is shit doesn't mean the love just goes away, so they try to fix it. They try to work it out. Anyway, that is what I'm seeing. That is the truth. All right, so I'm getting off of here. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love you all. Talk to you guys soon.